Hello there, folks. Today we are playing a new game called Frostpunk. Frostpunk is an amazing game, and I cannot believe I haven't played it before. The story starts in about 1800, 19th century, first industrial revolution, steam machines, coal production, stuff like that. Well, today we are facing global warming, but in this alternative timeline, opposite happened. So the big frost. Temperatures went down dramatically out of nowhere, crops failed, people were dying out of hunger or cold, entire society crumbled, and now the remnants of the human society are trying to make a living any way possible. This is where our story starts. It's very dark, it's very green. I like the tone, I like the graphics, the style of this game. It's a very unique strategy. It's a city building but survival as well. You make a lot of tough decisions, and I really hope you will enjoy playing this together with me. And today we're gonna start with a new home. It's the main story. To preserve a civilization from the chaos of its own downfall, we have fled to the end of the world. We will have to adapt to survive. Who will we become in the process? We're not gonna change anything. We're not gonna customize scenario or toggle off survival mode. Like, not really. We're just gonna play vanilla style. Let's go. Let's see what the story is all about, and let's enjoy.
We roam the still, cold world, no horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress, until the frost stopped it all, suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow, and with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope pushed us forward, slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Was that amazing or what? It was really good. This is where our story begins. A new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. Okay, we have to survive. Let's begin the actual gameplay. Fight the cold. We need to get generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we will freeze to death. stockpile some coal and start the generator. Okay. Now I'm gonna try to explain the game the best I can. For you guys that already play the game, that you're familiar with the game rules and UI, everything, you can skip this section. There will be kind of a note, so you can move to the actual gameplay part. But for those of you guys that are new to the game, this game is a little bit simple and complex at the same time, and I'm gonna try to explain how it works. It's a little bit different from the classical strategy games. Let's first start from the environment. Where are we? We are in some kind of a crater, and this crater is frozen solid. As we can see, there is ice and cold everywhere. We have some things scattered left and right. Those things are resources. Some of the resources, like steel wreckage or wood crates, or coal pile, they are harvestable right now, so that means that we can collect them immediately. But some of our resources are hidden deeper, like coal deposits, or we have some wood that needs to be cut and stuff like that, iron deposits. But we will discover this with other technologies as we progress into the game. Now, I wanted to address some resources, as we can see them here. Coal is used to propel the generator. The generator, this is the generator, but there can be some smaller ones. They can be indoor heaters and stuff like that. They're propelled by coal. So you need a lot of coal to make the beast running. As you can see, generator has different levels to it. It's shut down at the moment, but we can go to steam level number 1. It can be 2, 3, or 4. As we increase the levels, the heat output will increase as well, but we will have to provide more coal. Basically, that's one downside. We can also alter the range setting. So currently, for example, our range is around here, the first layer next to the generator, but you can go to layer number 2, 3. Radius will increase as the zone increases, but this will also put more pressure on coal production. The higher the temperature, the higher the zone, basically more coal is needed. And we also have overdrive. Overdrive basically, I think, does not cost more coal. It will allow temperature to go by a single, like 10 degrees Celsius in plus. The problem is you cannot go into overdrive forever, because this bar will increase to 100, and once it reaches 100%, the core will explode, and this is game over. So this is very important to see. Also, we have temperature or thermal vision. In this vision, we can see that there are scales. The red is comfortable, orange is livable, kind of a bluish, greenish is chilly, and we have cold, very cold, and freezing. Everything on the right side is kind of unacceptable, especially early on in the game. Chilly is the only thing that's kind of acceptable. It says low risk of falling ill. This is a major problem. Your people are gonna get sick as they work outside in a very hazardous environment. So your goal is to make them live properly. Unless you will lose a lot of workers, people are gonna get sick, you need to take care of them, people might die and stuff like that. So this is one thing. Here we can see we can increase or decrease the speed of the game, the same as in Anno 1800, right? We have here work time. Work time happens during daytime. So during the day, people work. During the night, they don't, with the exception of construction. If you did not finish some construction during the nighttime, they will be constructing stuff, which is pretty good to know. The only thing that does happen during the night is hunting. So going for food and stuff like that, this happens during the nighttime. And we're going to talk a little bit more about resources. On our right side, we have a bar that shows days. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. This one shows the temperature will drop significantly, 2 levels. In this game, 1 level means 10 degrees Celsius. So if it drops to 2 levels, it will be minus 40. That means much colder than right now. So this is just the beginning. we will go to normal vision. Now let's talk a little bit more about our resources. As I said, coal is used for generator purposes, for heating exclusively. Almost exclusively, I think. There are some exceptions. Wood is the most important resource early on in the game because a lot of early building cost exclusively wood. Some will cost a little bit of steel, but wood is very important early on and throughout the game, right? Then we have steel that is used for construction, but it's very important for research, for some high tier buildings. You need both for research and basically construction. And we have the most interesting one is steam cores. This is a very unique resource in the sense that we cannot manufacture it domestically. We have to obtain it from outside. And you might ask, like, where is the outside? And currently we cannot see that. In the later stages of the game, when you zoom out, you're gonna be able to see kind of a mini map. It's a game inside of a game. You can send your parties to look and scavenge left and right to different locations. They can bring in more people, they can bring in more materials and steam cores. So this is what we're gonna pay the most attention to. Steam cores are used for very high tier buildings, like coal mines or I don't know, wood production or stuff like that, but also for things called automations. Automations are basically robots. Robots can do a lot. They can work 24/7 while your workers have very limited amount of time they can work. So they're very important in the late game, and we're gonna try to get as many steam cores as possible. The next section is raw food. Our hunters go at night, as I said, and they try to collect as much food as possible. But people usually need food rations to eat. We will have to build a very specific building for that as well, and food ration buildings work during daytime. So it's a little bit, it looks simple, but it's kind of a complex game. Also, what did we talk about? Well, we have construction here. We have tent. This is a place where buildings are constructed, and this is where people live. Every single building has a base heating level. If you can see it, it has cost. It's 10 wood, and base heating level. Heating levels mean that basically the lower the level, the colder it gets in the building. So you need to keep it closer to the generator as possible. The next one is health, medical post. This is where people are treated. We have food, cookhouse. We have hunter's hut. We have generating post. We're gonna explain how it works once we start playing. And we have one of the most important things is tech. Tech is something that will save us, basically. Without tech, without research, we will not survive very long, and this is what we put a lot of emphasis on in this game. We can also construct streets. Building streets is necessary. Every building has to be connected to the rest of the settlement via street, otherwise it will not function, even though it's built. Also, important thing is our people, our settlers. There are three types of population. We have ordinary workers here, we have engineers, and we have children. We can see that there are 50 idle workers. We did not give them any assignment to start off the game. Workers can do pretty much anything. All the collecting, all the hard labor, hunting, stuff like that. Engineers are very precious, not only because they're lower in number, but they also can do everything that workers can do, but they do very specific work, like research. If you look here at technologies, in a workshop, only engineers can work. They can research new technologies. Ordinary workers cannot do that. Also, when people get sick, medical posts are covered by engineers as well. You cannot treat your people without engineers. So they're very scarce to find, and we're going to struggle with lack of engineers throughout the game. We have one more cast, and these are children. Children initially cannot do anything, but you can use a book of laws. This is another segment of the game. You can use it to allow children to work, for example. This will bring a lot of benefits early on because you're short on manpower. You can if you choose this one, then you can choose that kids can do all the jobs, but this comes with a price later on. Kids get sick, kids die, and this will have negative effects on your society. We're going to talk about it a little bit more later. Or for example, you can go with child shelters. That means that you will have to construct a very specific building to keep children inside when it's warm and cozy. And later on, you can make children work as medic apprentices or engineer apprentices. This means they can help recovery of patients, or they can speed up the research that is very necessary. But in this, how can I say, this is not a tech tree, this is more of law tree. Law tree maybe seems like a very straightforward thing, but it's not. Everything has a price in this game. You gain something, you lose something. It's never like black and white. All the decisions would cost you something here and there. Like you just have to make sure to make the like the best possible decision at a specific time. Maybe you need a very specific law. It will not be popular, but you will have to do it just in order to survive. It's a really cool game mechanic. I love it. Now I think we almost explained everything. We have discontent. This is something that people feel when they're not happy. If discontent level goes to 100 to here, that means that game is over. And hope is how people feel about the prospects of the society, hope that they will survive, basically. If this goes to 0, again, it's game over. So we have to be very careful to balance all the laws, all the decisions you make in order to keep discontent low and hope very high. Otherwise, you will lose the game. And now I think we covered everything that we need to do. We have on the left side, we have our quests. Fight the cold. It says stockpile some coal, 200, and turn on the generator. We will try to do that. Here also we have red indicator. It says that 80 people are homeless. We need homes for people in order for them not to get sick. So let's start. I'm just going to try to explain how the resource gathering works now. So you see, there are different resources. It says wood crates, it says steel wreckage, and coal pile. We have different kinds of workers. So 50 workers are available. We have engineers, 15 are available. Only 15 can work here, and you can see the amount of coal or resource that exists here. Now, in this game, you don't really collect resources by like clicking on individual people and telling them what to do. You basically click on a resource and you click the number of people you would like to work on this resource, right? It's a little bit different. It took me some time to learn, but early game, it's very important to understand that wood is super important. Even though it says that we need to collect coal, if we look at the thermal imagery, it doesn't look bad. People are gonna get a little bit sick, but it doesn't look too bad. So first, we have 4 days until the cold weather comes, and then we will have to address the generator. Before that, maybe it's not necessary. It would be great if we can do it, but as I said, not really necessary. This is storage. It tells us like what we have, what kind of information that we are gathering and stuff like that. Basically, let's start the game. We're gonna put most of our workers on wood, just because, as I said, it's the most important resource. We can maybe put 5 workers here, and wood crates 10. Wood crates, less, max it out maybe like this. So we have a lot of people on wood, and we have a lot of people, only a couple of people on steel, because we still don't have to collect coal, and we have very limited time that we can actually do something. Let's start with the game. You can see people are moving through the snow, huge snow piles. in order to get to their workplaces. But don't worry, people are producing already. As you can see here, they're already producing a lot of things. Now we will maybe start with tents. They cost 10 wood. What do they say? Workers needed. There is so much to do and not enough hands to do it. A quick way of addressing this problem is to put our children to work. Okay, so this is one of the debates that I had before. Like, it's great to have children work early on. It raises the productivity of your settlement quite a bit. But I think we're gonna go for a long game here. We're just gonna build shelters for children. It says, child shelters, hope will rise, providing all children with a place in a child shelter gives a permanent hope bonus. But you will have to build a child shelter. So it's not great, but I think we will do that. Especially early on when your resources are very limited. We can build more. First day, we're not going to construct any other buildings. We're just going to focus on the necessary ones, I guess. We need one more. We're out of wood. Completely understandable. And as I said, usually people gonna do these constructions during the nighttime, when they don't really work. And now maybe the next construction would be probably medical post. We're gonna keep it very close here just because as you can tell, it has a base heating level of 1, the same as tents. And we do not want our people to freeze to death. So yeah, it's pretty important. Do it here. We also now can focus maybe on tech. We need 15 wood and 5 steel. Let's wait a little bit longer. Is it good? Yeah, I think so. You also have to be very careful, like how you put your buildings and where, because sometimes there could be some empty spaces around left and right because you did not fit your buildings well. It's a problem. Let's construct maybe one more, and we will make sure that they're connected by the street. We'll probably do research the next day. I feel like we will see. But maybe also we can focus on gathering post. They'll be good to have. Like this. Can we try to expand? Yes, we can. We're out of wood, but nothing to worry about. Let's see, maybe we can build one more here. Let's just make sure when you build it that all the resources are in green. That means that they're able to collect resources, basically. If they're in white, then basically you cannot utilize it. And I will explain the difference. It's night time.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
We need to make sure that we will be able to do everything. The heating is off. We must gather some coal first. Medic apprentices, or let's go with engineering apprentices, but we have to wait for 6 more hours until we can introduce the new law. We have 2 days and 11 hours to build a child shelter. We should keep an eye on it. Hopefully people will be able to do everything. Here we're gonna put workers to kind of none, and we're gonna max out workers. They're more productive here, and they do not work outside, which will make them, well, not get sick, basically. We need engineers. Can we build this one as well? Yeah, I think we can. Let's make it as close as possible. Like that. We also will try to maybe build a road next to it. Hopefully we will be able to finish all our construction before daytime. Let's stop it again and see if we can build another gathering post. The closer you put it towards your settlement, less streets you have to build, and that will save you some resources early on. Like this. Let's keep working. Okay, we're gonna max it out. Okay, now we're opening technology tree, and I will try to explain basically what it does. Technology helps you survive, and how? Well, you have 4 sections, 4 trees, right? It has heating. For example, it has heaters, so every building that is constructing or building something will be able to heat itself independently. We have a steam hub. These are like smaller generators that can expand our heating area. As we get more and more people, we will need this one. We have different layers to it. So as we are going into deeper research, it will take more time to research something that's like 5th level than the 1st level, and every time you try to go to like an upgrade, it will cost you some resource, like 50 wood. Or if you're trying to discover something like this, it will cost you 10 wood or stuff like that. And we have exploration industry. We have a beacon. This will allow us to see the world minimap, and this will allow us to send some scouts to look for different settlements. Also, we have resources, faster gathering, maybe coal production, sawmill, steelwork. We also have hunter's gear, for example. This is where we can build a hothouse or greenhouse. We're gonna improve our hunting skills, different hunting buildings, different types of housing, insulation, hospitals, and stuff like that. But the first one we should start with, I believe, is faster gathering. This will allow us to collect things faster, especially because we did not start with children laborers. I think this will be the best thing to do. Now we have 15 engineers. We're gonna put 10 in workshops, and we're gonna put 5 in medical post. And here we can see people that are being treated and people that are sick. But now we can introduce a new law. Engineer apprentices. Kids will help us increase the speed of research. Can we speed it up a little bit? We have 30 people that are not assigned to do anything. Hopefully we will be able to finish this one off before day starts. Let's max it out. And this one would be also cool because we can start collecting more coal. We have none currently. Max it out and focus on wood. So what do we have? That's good. Maybe we should think about that child shelter. 20 and 5. I think we have enough resources. I do not want to forget about them. So let's put it here. We also maybe should address food production. This is something that should worry us, I think. Hunter hut. It can go here, I think. We can build one. And maybe a cookhouse could be the next one to be constructed. But I want to put hospital here, to be honest. Another hospital. So maybe it's okay to put cookhouse a little bit further away. Even though it has a base heating level of 1. Our coal production is going up. Family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward as we built a workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city within the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. Okay, we understand. But first we have to address some other laws and other things. Let's do something else. Should we go with a... Let's go for a beacon. Yeah, beacon and then probably heaters. We have to have heaters before the temperature goes lower. Otherwise, our people gonna get sick. Also, we are waiting for a cookhouse. We can pull it off, put it here. We managed to research that. All the people are being treated, which is excellent. Right now, if we look at the thermal map, you can see that it's good for our people not to work outdoors. It's almost the end of the work shift, the work day.
Finish your labors, people.
We're almost done with this. Let's speed it up again. Okay, generator is off, and I don't really think that we should do much about it. We managed to construct this one. Okay, some people are getting sick. Should we... Let's turn it on. Let's turn it on. We need to worry about food, understandable. Let's slow down. Here we will have none, and we're gonna max it out. And maybe put some, like 5 people here. Let's go. We just want to make sure that our people don't get sick. But they're still getting sick for some reason. Let's speed it up. Resource depot. Maybe we can put it here, to be honest. We will need it for coal in particular. It allows us to have more resource. Okay, now we can stop. Where are heaters? Yeah, this is the next one, because we have to be prepared by the time this happens. Let's see. All the people are being treated, which is excellent. I like it. People are going to get some food, and now we need beacon. 20 wood, 35 steel. We have to wait for wood. Beacon you can put pretty much anywhere. It's completely okay. The further away from the generator, the better, I feel like. A note of thanks. We understand that, and we appreciate that. Excellent. Let's see, what else can we research? Sawmill. Sawmill. I think this is an important one. Let's speed it up. You don't need people here.
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
Book of Law, and we're gonna select now food. You have a choice between soup or food additives. Soup is better, in my opinion. It says, hope will fall slightly, discontent will rise slightly. Eating soup will cause discontent. That's better than this one, because if you add, if you put food additives, you will have to, some people will get sick, and we don't really want our people to get sick, so let's go with soup. We're gonna select soup to be made instead of a standard meal. Right? Now we can continue. This one is done, so we can click on the coal to be produced more. We have more, basically more reserves of coal. Beacon built. It's a like hot air balloon or something. And now we are reaching that game inside of a game that I was mentioning before. We have two options to go to Lost Expedition, but in order to do that, we have to get these guys. We paid 40 wood and 5 people, so you guys can go there. It's day 3, and I guess it's okay. It's fine. Let's... Do we have to worry about something? Do we need to construct anything else? I don't think so. I think we're good as we are right now. Ready to search. Okay, you guys can go. Currently we have some food. Raw food not so much, but maybe our hunters will bring something. when we get sawmill, this will be great for us, right?
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Okay, now we have to stop. We have to increase heating in these places, of course, that are working, in order not to get our people sick. That's crucial. We want to make sure our people are not sick. Let's continue. We can here see how much time it takes for our scouts to get to a specified area. It's about an hour. Let's see thermal imagery. Yeah, it's significantly colder now. We can turn this one on.
The work shift starts.
Excellent. They're waiting. They will explore. You have the option to escort the survivors to the city or send them. We're gonna send them because we do not want to waste time, right? Crash site or sturdy shelter. Let's go there. Let's move. And soon we will be able to expect people showing up. Add new research. What should we research? Steelwork. I think this is also very important. Let's construct a sawmill, because as you can see, we are almost running out of wood here. There is nothing, so we will press none, and also we will dismantle. We will get some resources back, which would be great. And now I'm worried when it comes to connecting these things. Let's do it like this, because I don't know what will be the construction order here. We need to rescue people from our lost expedition. We will, we shall. Let's speed it up. How about here? We still have some resources to collect, which is okay. We managed to do steel work now. Steam hub. Let's go for it. Steelworks, not yet. I think we're not gonna construct it yet. We need probably 2 sawmills first before we can do something more. We can place it here, I believe. That's okay. And we're just gonna connect it like this. Let's go. Nothing else here. Let's deconstruct this. Here we have more things. That's okay.
Finish your labors, people.
We're gonna turn it on. We will make some gathering posts as well. But we don't have enough wood for now. Just want to make sure that I switch on heating. That should be okay. Should we introduce a new law? I don't think so. Maybe we can go to emergency shift. Just because, like, why not? Discontent is low, so... Aha! explore, take resources, and here we can see some steam cords, food, and other stuff. So let's send them there. Steel bridge. I think we should do something like this as well. And now maybe we can build more tents because people are coming. Like that. Here they are. As we see. Survivors. Reunion with our previous group. We'll need 4 homes here. But currently we do not have resources. We do not have enough wood. We're gonna continue our search. That's for sure. We get some newly sick people. It's something we... let's put it into overdrive. Maybe it's too cold. Yeah, it was too cold. I didn't see it, but hopefully this will not increase too much. They also need a street. We don't have enough wood right now. Have to wait a little bit. Let's max it.
Work time. Get moving.
What else do we do? We're producing more things here and there. We're maxing when it comes to coal production. Maybe we can have one person working here and the rest can go there. But do we have more engineers? Oh yeah, we do. This will mean that we can do a bit more things. Construction, and please one more. I would really appreciate that. Then we will need to have streets, right? Let's increase the speed. One more. We did a research, but currently I think that we cannot do additional research until we collect more wood. Coal pile depleted. Let's see if we can go there. No, we need 50. We need 50. We're just gonna wait for a little while, but here we have automation, and this is what I was talking about. We're gonna get the machine probably. The last time I did this, send it to the city, but we can also dismantle it. We can get 2 steam cores and we can get 88 iron, and this might be better because one automation requires 1 steam core. So maybe let's dismantle it. We are playing long game and this could help us a lot. A weather station, let's go there. For you guys, let's increase the speed. Deserted bridge. Okay, people are not very happy with current discoveries. But food will be a problem. Yep, it will be a problem. As of now, but we have to go to the next section. More people are sick. We really need this one. And let's build 2 while we have time. We can also build... Maybe build here. Put it a bit further away. We want to cover as many homes as possible. Yeah, like this.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
That's good. Now we're gonna put 5 and 4 more engineers. We're gonna turn on the heating, of course. How about our coal? There is no more coal, so you guys can dismantle this, and these guys are gonna keep working. Okay, then we can try to build one more. Here's food. Hunter's hut, like this, and we will connect it to the street. It's a must. And it's time probably to build steelworks, 25 wood. Our scouts are about to do something more. Oh my god, we're gonna... Oh. Not yet, but we'll have to keep in mind that. Explore. We're gonna take green forecast, take resources. Let's go to a large convoy. More people are sick. That sucks, really, big time. Maybe we should construct another hospital. We cannot. We need more wood. What is this? Abandoned station. People are not happy with the current news. They're grim, so we're gonna turn it off now. Yeah, we did it, but probably the number of people gonna get sick. Although the temperature should rise, and we should be okay. For the time being, of course. Not now, not now. We understand there is shortage. Temperature's going down. Let's see what's happening. Oh, my bad. This is why people were getting sick, because I didn't turn on heaters. That was dumb on my part. The research should continue, and
Move, people. There's plenty to do.
steel. Let's put it there. We need more people. Definitely we need more people. This is none. It would be really cool if we could build 2 steel workplaces. We're gonna wait for this and go for more scouts. More scouts are the most important thing. We're gonna get the second scouting party, and we can do stuff like that. Steelworks again, and let's connect them to the street. Oh, we need more wood. We're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Okay, let's speed it up. Very close. Let's see. Resource. Coal mining. Yeah, I think this is something we should worry about. Because we're almost running out of coal here. Only one stockpile left with 550. We will max it. Like, turn on heaters and stuff. Max it. Heaters. Let's see the temperature now. It's okay. It's good. We will try to salvage this one. And our next thing should be... No. Health. We need this one constructed. Can we speed it up? I'll open a new medical post. I will do it. I made a promise, and yeah, we should be able to do it. Let's send more people, maybe to go for food. We can turn on the heater here. We will put none, and we will put 4 of our engineers to try to help people a little bit more. Send survivors, leave survivors with their fate. Let's do some escorting, because soon we're gonna get well, we can already get new party, right? What I'm doing? Yeah, we can. These guys have a lot of resources, and maybe we will change things a little bit by giving you 5 extra workers to go search for food, while we also get a new scouting party which can go to a crash site. Yep, go there. Well, guys, I think we are running out of time when it comes to this episode. We will be playing a bit more in the future. We will continue where we left off. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about the game, please let me know. If I did something wrong or something that was ineffective, also let me know. If you liked the video, like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.